welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we'll be reacting to Kelly Clarkson's new album, Chemistry. But before we hop into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for all things music. Clarkson's been dropping single after single over the past few months, particularly the last 4 weeks. I think she's dropped a single like every week with like Red Flag Collector, I Hate Love, Lighthouse. So many singles, so many things that I've come to love from this album. I even reacted to one of her songs in one of my Catch-Up Fridays, and that reaction will be up here. But Chemistry, the album, is a 14-track album, 44 minutes long, and as she has stated, this is sort of her post-divorce album, if you know anything that's going on there. So yeah, as always with album reactions, if I've already listened to the song, I won't be reacting to it in this video, but if I have other reactions, like I said, I'll link them up here. And yeah, little disclaimer, due to copyright, songs or song snippets will probably be sped up. So without further ado, the first song that we'll be listening to in this video is called Skip This Part.
If I could escape all this burden, this pain, I would. What it's gonna take to get me through this break is no good. I'd like to skip this part.
Alright, so far we're opening up with a slower number, considering the song after this is Mine. I can see the build, I can see the transition that we're about to get into. But being a post-divorce album, skip this part, skip the heartbreak part. I think we all want that. And so far, melodically, it sounds beautiful. We know Kelly Clarkson, she loves to take it there with the vocals, so I don't know if we're going to get a big vocal moments on here. I know we do in later tracks, but let's wait and see.
Why did she leave him? If I could escape all this gossip and shame, I would.
Okay, drawing some connections. If you listen to Kelsey Ballerini's Mountain with a View EP, which is her post-divorce album, the interlude talks about how everyone sort of talks about her leaving and, you know, why she left and sort of the gossip around that. And obviously Kelly's making mention of that and how everyone talks about why did she leave, what's the gossip of the town is, what went down in the relationship, particularly what went down on her part of the relationship. So yeah, maybe you'll like Kelsey's EP or you'll like Kelly's album if you like either of those things. Whoa. So if you listen to the single Mine, Mine, she does some fun little things in the end, so post-bridge, like outro, and man, does she do some fun little things here. I particularly love the line of, like, I try to numb my pain with my sweet Mary Jane. I didn't think I'd be getting that reference on a Kelly Clarkson album, but, tis the season, tis the day. But yeah, that was a cool song. The outro was great. Track 2 on this album is Mine. I've already listened to Mine. Love Mine. But up next is the newest track that I haven't heard. Track 3, High Road. Okay, so we're starting out with a little Mama taught me to mask my emotions and to be the better person in all situations. And even though no one else is walking the high road, I'm walking the high road and taking the high road. So this is definitely something. I was getting callbacks to something like similar. You might have listened to Miranda Lambert's Mama's Broken Heart. Kind of giving me, maybe, if it's going the direction that I think it is, that sort of topic. But let's see where else it goes. Well, that hero note was held out for a very long time. But yeah, kind of getting of like, I've learned to not box it all in, but also I've learned to box it all in. So it's kind of a duality of things of like, I know better, but I don't always do better. And there, she really transcends most genres when it comes to what she's doing, but she really like leans into the pop rock vibes, and that's definitely what I'm seeing in this album. I love how she ended it with the lyric, I don't need this because I don't need to deal with the BS and the holding of it all in. So up next, track 4 on this album is Me. I've already heard Me. Now, seeing the progression lyrically of where we're going, it seems like everything's kind of telling the story. And I know we're working our way towards favorite kind of high. So I'm wondering if we're working our way towards happier songs, like a little bit of sexier songs. But up next, track 5, Down to You.
Baby, who are you? Don't underestimate me. Smiling in my face. Is it take your aim? I tried to be your friend. I won't make that mistake again.
Well, this may or may not be I don't want to say angry, but here's the anger that Kelly may have been talking about, especially when she mentioned Red Flag Collector. I think what the song is going to be is I'm never going to reach down to you, like I'm never going to go down to your level just based on this. But, she's mentioned about how this person's been talking about things, been saying things, and she's like, don't underestimate me because, as Taylor Swift says, there's nothing I do better than revenge. And, so never underestimate a woman like this. So like I expected, you can't bring me down to you, you can't bring me down to your level. Did not expect Kelly to do the, not rap, but like more spoken word, like fast talking, speaking fast versus singing fast, I guess you could say. Which she kind of did that a little in, which song was it? Mine. She did it a little bit there, but she's definitely hitting beats that I hadn't expected. So yeah, let's continue. Must be cold in your veins. I think that says everything about who this person is to her. But up next, we have the title track, Chemistry, and seeing as this is a song that precedes Favorite Kind of High, I'm assuming this is going to talk about a specific type of chemistry. Alright, so I turned the light on in my room because we're in the midst of summer rain season and natural lighting just isn't going to cut it right now. But
Cause I don't really trust you and I don't trust me. Chemistry can sneak up on you. One day you can turn around and feel a part of the magic you can't deny in the moment. How'd you get in? Now you're something that I just can't resist.
I don't know why, but given that Favorite Kind of High is such an upbeat poppy song, I really thought Chemistry with its short 2.5 minute track was going to be like an upbeat bop, and it is not. And yeah, it's actually much more of a sad song about how chemistry is a funny thing, and I don't trust me, I don't trust you, I don't trust the chemistry that is brewing between the two of us. So I'm kind of perceiving that this is I'm maybe still in love with, or I still have feelings for, or still have some sort of love for my past partner. That's what I'm getting. But so far, she's going into that falsetto-y thing, which it's a beautiful song, but the breathy vocals, as I've said, usually if that's present in a song, these songs don't tend to rank high, but lyrically, sonically, sounds pretty. Well, there's those high notes that she definitely moves into track 7 with, and she's using all in this. But yeah, it's definitely a whole point of like, I try to deny the fact that I still have feelings for you, that I have feelings for you, but no matter what I do, it still is there and present within me. Definitely not where a song called Chemistry I thought would take me. But I definitely think it encompasses the themes on this album. But track 7, which is the one after this one, is Favorite Kind of High. I already listened to it. One of my faves. Well, she's got a lot out. And then after that is track 8, Magic. Let's see, since track 7 marks the halfway point, I'm wondering if we're shifting into new territory in terms of sounds and themes.
Magic takes time, and I've got my sights, and they're set on you.
Okay. See, this is kind of what I feel like is chemistry with, I thought was chemistry, what I thought chemistry was going to give me. So she's like, magic takes time, and I've got my sights set on you, no matter how many people think that I may be doing something stupid or screwing this up or acting a fool. So this is where I thought things were going, and I definitely things like track 7 may have marked a shift in tone and thoughts on the album.
It's magic, my love, the way you feel.
Okay. That was a simple chorus, but I can definitely see why this song came after Favorite Kind of High. And Favorite Kind of High, she's saying, you know, hi, how are you? Are you single? And then Magic, she's like, hey, there's something brewing between us. There's something here that we can't deny, even though, you know, it's real. It definitely does not feel as real as it might be. Well, she definitely went there vocally. This one is going to be one of those that are going to be fun to hear live. Definitely, we've slid into some of the sexier, happier songs. Love that. Up next, track 9 of the album is Lighthouse. I've already listened to that. That's one of the singles she released. And then we're moving into track 10, Rock Hudson. Now, I'm assuming Rock Hudson is a person, and I feel like the name is familiar. But who that is referring to, I don't know off the top of my head.
You were my Rock Hudson. It was real, but it wasn't. No one ever saw it coming. Happiness doesn't mean smiling when it's your scene. You said we were doing fine. You set the whole place on fire.
Okay, so we're kind of doing some things we've heard on previous songs thematically before, maybe not from her, but yeah, she's like, I never thought this would happen to me. Is like we were kind of playing the part of happy, you know, you're telling me that everything's fine, we're doing good, and then bam, you blow it all up. So yeah, definitely enjoying this. I guess someone let me know who the hell Rock Hudson is in the comments down below. Even though by the time you see this video, I probably would have Googled it. Alright, so this song, as I pointed out before, she's talking about how she's no longer going to perform just to make someone else happy or to appease the public or this person. And you can blame it on her, and she don't care anymore. Okay, so this is the lyric that she teased on her talk show, and she said, piece by piece, I found that the hero is me, because she has the song Piece by Piece, kind of talking about how her former partner sort of made her believe that, you know, things were going to be better, like how a father could stay, you know, a father could be kind, a father could never leave, and, you know, obviously things went downhill following that song, and then she makes reference to it in this chorus, which I was waiting to see which song that would pop on. And she ended on the piece by piece lyric, and I love that she did that. So up next, track 11 is called My Mistake. And I know in the song Down to You, she says I won't make that mistake again, so I wonder if we're getting a call back to that in track 11.
Must have been my mistake. Swore I heard you say till your dying day you would love me.
Okay, opening with some strong lyrics, like it must have been my mistake that I heard you say till death do us part, because it seems like till death do us part is a lie, is a promise that you broke. I'm curious to see where else this takes us. I've got questions. Why did it take a stranger to break the news? Excuse me? How did she find out that things were falling apart? That lyric's got me interested. The night our home just became a house. which I know I'm calling back to like Kelsey Ballerini and her EP because similar themes of divorce and, you know, moving on and getting past slash going through things. But definitely feeling the same vibes like lyrically here. Well, that one was a good little track. It's kind of more mid, probably gonna fall more in the middle portion of my ranking. We'll see. Um, this one is one that I'm gonna have to listen to a few more times. Definitely good. She's loving a high note. The chorus, not the chorus, the bridge. Now the beat in that bridge, I love that. She definitely took us more down an R&B route for this song, which is a little more of a switch up here. So tracks 12 and 13 we've already listened to, or I've already listened to, which is Red Flag Collector and I Hate Love featuring Steve Martin. But we're in the home stretch. We're on the last song of the album, 14. That's Right, featuring Sheila E. I don't know who that is, but for an ending track, it's a short one. So I'm wondering if she's going to end us on a sad note or end us on a high note. You're confused and I've lost patience. Take your hurtful words. They won't stick and I won't chase them. I won't have your ghost. Running all my revelations. My heart matters most. Keep the money, I'll take freedom. Ha ha ha. So this is a song that she teased on TikTok, or at least I got teased on TikTok. And she's talking about that's right. It turns out there are many things that I enjoy that I didn't get to do when it was with you. And frankly, our perception of our relationship is no longer what matters anymore. It's all up to you what you want to think, because honestly, it does not affect me anymore. My toes and that's right. The water's coming tonight. I let you go with the tide. That's right. That's right. She's doing a little more beachy vibes than I was expecting for an ending track, just given the rest of the album. But hey, it's summer, and like for the past few albums I react to, we've all gotten that beachy vibe with like Island from Endless Summer Vacation, and then was it Vacation Eyes? I think it is. Like the entire Jonas Brothers album, all sorts of like, or Summer in the Hamptons, that was the song from that. All the beachy vibes. So yeah, but I love how I let you go with the tide. That's so fun lyric. And that was the final track on the album. I definitely think with this song, I enjoy the melody or like the sound of the verses more than I enjoy the chorus. But she did end on a high note, sort of wrapping up the whole album, talking about I am letting you go. I am letting this part of my past, this person in my past, wash away with the tide. And I think that's a great theme to end on. And that was my official reaction to Kelly Clarkson's new album, Chemistry. In terms of what I think favorite songs will be, well, first off, it's probably been a few days, so here's what my final / current ranking of this album is. But what I do think will be near the top, definitely think favorite kind of high and Red Flag Collector still top my charts in terms of the songs that I think are my favorite. But in terms of the new ones we listened to, I honestly think the first song we listened to, Skip This Part, and then track 5, Down to You, definitely have me. I think the first half of the album is more my vibe. The second half of the album took some turns. It's not necessarily my cup of tea. But yeah, let me know what your favorite song on the album was, what your thoughts on the album were, and what would you like me to react to next.